I'm disappointed, yet not completely surprised, that the show has gone back to the Rescue of the Week formula after only revisiting the Jeff Tracy arc so soon. And I get the feeling that this is a rehash of Season 1's Crosscut. And in all honesty, I think it's pretty much the same episode, as the premise is the same. Someone is trying to steal yellow cake uranium, as the Shackleton nuclear facility had been compromised, requiring Virgil and the Mole to dig Scott, Marion, and the other GDF soldier out of there, with the uranium remaining at the facility as Fuse had returned it. The episode sets the premise that a supposed mutated beast is wandering the halls aimlessly after a worker got exposed to the uranium. And the sounds do allude to an otherworldly creature, but all it turns out to be is some old transportation buggy that is just wandering the halls aimlessly. More signs that Fuse is going through a face turn after he returned the favour to Scott after he saved him from an explosion that would have seen him exposed to the uranium. The first sign was from SOS Part 2 when he showed concern for Gordon's well-being after Thunderbird 4 was destroyed. And I actually like what they're doing with Fuse, because for me, this is character development. Everyone turns in a great performance, even Megan McConnelly, who had improved greatly on her performance as Marion from the first time she had been on the show, although I personally think she's better as Eos. I really enjoyed the otherworldly feel that the animators had given Shackleton with the mist and the glow of the lights from the holes in the elevator shaft. It gave it that very spooky and very sort of ghostly sort of thing. That's not to say that Thunderbirds would ever cross over into horror, although from what I understand from when I was in the Thunderbirds Are Go Facebook forum, there were a couple of fan art pictures of John Tracy as a psycho. Make of that what you will. There's just this one image of John looking really creepy, and he's just saying these words, "You should be running," and I'm like, yeah, it's like, yeah, thanks internet, I'm not sleeping tonight. But seriously, with regards to animation, I think this comes in a very close second for a candidate for best episode of the season with regards to animation, because this is up there with SOS Part 2 and Signals Part 2. Very well done. Very well done. Nice to see another nod to Stingray, with Titan in a movie posing as a controller to the Mighty Kraken, which is really toyful. As mentioned earlier, Marion Van Arkel returns for the first time since Season 1's Crosscut, with the mech armoured suit. She probably borrowed it from Stark Industries. Not a bad episode for this week, but as I mentioned in the writing, this felt like a rehash of Crosscut. The only difference is the continued implied face turn of Fuse and the supposed mutated monster that was just really a transport buggy that had just been left to wander the halls. It'll be interesting to see what they give us for next week and how soon the Jeff Tracy arc will be revisited. Until next time, good night from the night, and Thunderbirds are go.